as she said, this is Deep Dominic. I look after Cambrian College for South India and East India. And she has given quite a good introduction about Cambridge College. Thanks to that, it makes my life easy, job easy. So Cambridge College is located in a city called Sudbury. Sudbury is one of the largest city in Canada. The advantage of studying Cambridge College is that, unlike the busiest cities like Toronto or Ottawa, this is the only college in Sudbury. There is no other college in Sudbury, which means getting a part-time job or getting a job after completion of the program is much easier compared to the other places. The the drawback for the system is that since this is the only college there, we have to give priority to Canadians, and due to that, we won't be able to take a large number of students like other colleges into our college every intake. Our intakes are limited. Our student numbers who we take are limited. As she said, we take students from 30 different countries, but majority of students are from India. And the second majority of students are from Latin American countries like Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay, and all those countries. Okay, so we'll just start the slides, and I'll explain about the Sudbury and Cambrian. So Sudbury is around 400 kilometers north of Toronto. It comes under Northern Ontario region, and Cambrian is the largest college in Northern Ontario region. By flight, it will take around 1 hour from Ottawa, and 480 kilometers, 5 hours drive from Ottawa. And from Toronto, the flight duration is above half an hour, and the duration is around 4 hours drive and 400 kilometers from Toronto. Sudbury officially is known as a happy city in Canada because the population is very less, around 165,000 population only, and the majority of the population is the descendants of Italian immigrants from the early ages. Even how we say about Sudbury is that it's a cold place with warm people. The weather is little colder compared to the other region, but people are very warm, very friendly. There is no racial discrimination. We all are welcome there. Everyone is very happy to see us. Indian students are very happy. They are settled down there. The inhabitants of Sudbury are very happy to see us. They are very supportive to our college and our students. We have 9 provincial parks there. It's a city of lake. We have 330 plus lakes in Sudbury alone. So during summertime, it's very beautiful. You can go for kayaking and all. It's a good place. And according to the income, like top 10 family income in Canada and top 5 family income in Ontario. These are some pictures of Sudbury. The first picture is Science North, first one. First, the top level. Science North is a museum, science museum. It's a huge one, located in the side of Ramsay Lake. The Ramsay Lake is frozen in the top right corner. You can see that when the Ramsay Lake is frozen, people skate over there, they drive their vehicle over there. And these are some other pictures of the Sudbury. Top reasons to study in Sudbury. First of cost of living. Cost of living is very, very affordable in Sudbury. If you compare, if your friends or relatives are studying in Toronto, the bus pass in Toronto per month is around $115 per month, where in Sudbury it's only $35. The rent, bus pass, and the food they make in our houses, the total expense will not cross around $500 per month, where the same expense will come around $900 to $1,700 in Toronto alone. Language is English language. French is less spoken there. Less distraction. We don't have much of the nightclubs or activities happening there. It's a peaceful community. It's very beautiful place. Then safer community. Yeah, Sudbury is very safe. Whenever we have a pre-corona, before corona, we had a very good orientation happening in our college each intake. And during orientation, we will have police officers from Sudbury Police Police Department. They will come and they will explain about the law and order situation in Sudbury. So every time we can hear that they didn't have any much serious crime in the past many years, because each residents are known. They all are known to each other, and it's a very tightly knitted community. They all know each other. It's a very friendly place. And job opportunities. Okay, So Sudbury is known as the nickel capital of the world. The world's largest deposit of nickel and cadmium are in Sudbury. It's a mining district. So when we say mining district, you will be imagining that you can see a lot of mines when you come to Sudbury. But Sudbury is a very large city. This entire city infrastructure is built around Cambridge College, which means that from Cambrian College to any part of the city, it will take only 30 minutes or 15 minutes of drive to reach there. The mines are outskirts of the city, and only one portion of the outskirts is given for mining. The other portion is also about to get. Government is planning to open, but the employers they are not getting enough staff to work for them. That's the reason. That part is also unexploited now. Apart from mining, we have a lot of multinational companies there. Then we have animation studios, software studios, all are there. Most of our IBM graduates, international business management students, they are getting job in Sudbury itself after the completion of the program. And latest immigration opportunities, RNIP, Rural Northern Ontario Immigration Pilot Program, which I'm not qualified to explain about that, but you can see the details in the slides. Please don't ask me any question about that because I'm not a qualified immigration officer. Cambrian College is one of the 24 public colleges in Ontario. As I said earlier, it's the largest college in Northern Ontario. The college is located in around 175 acres. The campus is 175 acres. And we have, classroom size are very small, like 30, 35 students will be in one classroom. That gives special attention and individual attention to students. We have a mixed class. We don't have separate classes for Indians or separate classes for South Indians. As I said earlier, 94% of students are Canadians. Rest 7 to 8% are only students from 32 different countries. So we have a very good mixed class, and the students from other countries like India or other countries, they get proper authentic Canadian exposure from day one onwards. This helps the students to mold themselves to Canadian culture. When you reach there, and after 3 months, after 1 or 2 months, your language, the way you carry yourself, your accent, the dress sense, everything changes. You gradually move to become a Canadian because you are interacting with a lot of Canadians. We have 80 plus programs available, but not all the programs are available for international students. Most of the programs are reserved only for Canadians. Around 20 plus programs are only available for international students. These are some of the programs. This is a universal PowerPoint, which is created for the entire market. So you can see Chinese languages also. And some of the information regarding immigration might not be applicable for Indian students. So these are some of the programs which we provide in our college. In English for academic purpose is not given to Indian students, but the other programs like business is a diploma program, business accounting again is a diploma program, business administration and business administration accounting are 3-year advanced diploma programs. Our business administration accounting contains around 55% of subjects which is taught in Canadian CA. One of the new program we have is computer programming, Internet of Things, IoT. I hope most of you must be knowing IoT, what IoT is like. It's bringing internet to the physical subjects like Alexa speaker, Google speaker, and Apple speaker, and all. So the world is moving towards a place where almost all the physical subjects will be having internet, like internet inside car, like we have MG Hector, and those kind of things will be coming up. So we are as of now, according to my knowledge, the only college in Canada which provides IoT is Cambrian College. There is no other college providing IoT. Computer system technician, computer system technology are network related programs. If you are familiar with networking, if you have heard about CCNA or Cisco is the largest provider of networking technology related things in the world, and their certification program is CCNA. The person who have written the manual for Cisco, CCNA, and all networking program related Microsoft roles, his name is Bob Watson. He is our faculty. So he is considered as the #1 person in networking. So the students who are studying networking in our college will be learning from the topmost person in networking in the whole world. Apart from him, there are 2 other faculties are also are textbook orders. So 3 faculties of ours are textbook orders. The entire colleges in Canada follow their textbooks to teach their students. Media communication, then child youth care. Students from +2 biology, maths background or psychology backgrounds, they can go for the program. Developmental service worker program is another good program. It's almost related to nursing, but it's little bit different because here the students will be learning to diagnosis both physical and mind diagnosis. They will be getting an additional certification called the suicidal crisis prevention. So this program is about teaching students to take care of the neuro-related patients, like treatment of neuro-related patients like dementia, autism, and all. We have 3 big hospitals in Sudbury for this for treating these kind of people, and all the students are getting job in these facilities itself. They have 2 placements during placement training sections during the classes, second semester and first semester, which they can do it here. And the nurses from India, since they are already experienced in patients treatment and taking care of patient care, they get to do their part-time job in these facilities, most of them. It's not guaranteed, but still now, all the nurses, all the experienced nurses who study the program, they are able to get this job, part-time job in this facility, and they're getting higher pay compared to normal students. And according to the faculty, the program coordinator, since the shortage is very high, the students are getting placed immediately after the completion of the program. So if you're looking for a healthcare-related program, it's almost equal to a nursing program, or maybe I can say it's better than nursing program, with great opportunities. Early childhood education, again, it's a diploma program. Psychology-related students or +2 science, maths, biology students can go for that. Social service workers, you all know this, it's related to social workers. Animation is another big, very good program. It's an advanced diploma, 3-year advanced diploma program where students will be learning 2D, 3D animation. Our faculties have worked in 3 animation movies like Nine, Tom and Jerry, and one more. One of the existing student who is a Canadian, he is already working in the upcoming Star Wars movies. So it's a highly anticipated program. Students who are good at hand drawing only are selected for the program. If you are not good at hand drawing, please don't apply for the program. Design and visual arts, everything, graphic design, music performance, we don't have much students from India. But if you are a performer, you can submit your application, and we will the faculties will review your portfolio and your performance, and they will take your admission. Chemical engineering technology is 3.5-year program. It's little expensive because it's 3.5-year program, but it's worth the program because in Canada it's a manufacturing country, and a lot of job opportunities are available related to this program, which will help you getting a job. Again, it's an undergraduate advanced diploma, but even if you are a graduate in chemistry background, you can still apply for the program. Civil engineering technician, civil engineering technology, both are 2-year, 3-year diploma program. With highly the job prospects are very high because demand is very high. The staff shortage is very high in this field. If you are interested in civil engineering, you can apply for the program. It's the same like all the electrical engineering, all the technician technology program are all offered for +2 students. Also, since it's a specialty program, even if you are a graduate or BTech graduate, you can apply for the program. Our entry requirement is, since we are talking about the program, our entry requirement says that after +2, you shouldn't have more than 2 years of academic gap. If you're looking for a diploma or advanced diploma program, you should have a IELTS of overall 6 and individual not less than 6, minimum 60% more. And if you're a graduate, you shouldn't have more than 5 years of academic gap, not more than 7 backlog in your history, and IELTS. If you're looking for a PG program, IELTS overall 6.5 and individual 6 is needed. Here, one of the most demand program is mining is very demanding program because in Sudbury is a mining district, we get a lot of students. To get a job in this field is very easy. When we say mining, it's not about just digging up the earth and all. We have a lot of different it's a vast field. For example, one student who have completed our he was a BTech graduate from India, a Gujarati student. In 2017, he completed his mining engineering technology 2-year diploma program, and he got a job as a crane operator. His starting salary was around $215, 267, $15 per hour. That's a very high salary in Canada. So if you get a job as a crane operator and all, like your salary will be very high. Dental related programs we are not getting nowadays because it's all filled up by Canadians. Massage therapy, occupational therapy is all related to physiotherapists and the students from physiotherapy background, they can apply for that. Fitness and health promotion is also there. Practical nursing seats are not, we are not getting seats for practical nursing also. Then law and justice, these programs I don't promote much here because those programs doesn't come under the PR category. So if the students interested, they can apply, but you should know that you won't get a PR easily with these programs. Environmental technician is again a very good program because Canada emphasizes a lot on their environmental safety and all. So here the student will be like testing samples of earth, water, air, and all. So since it's a mining district or it's a manufacturing country, Canada, getting a job related to this is very easy. We have a PG diploma program of environmental monitoring and impact assessment. Most of the students who complete the program are getting a job in government or government-related companies after the completion of the program. Heating relation, heavy equipment, solar, technical. Okay, so the fourth one, two, three. For the fourth program, industrial mechanical melder technician. This is a very good program. The only difference is that, only issue here is that the student will be doing 75% practicals while studying. Most of our programs are designed to give practical exposure. Almost all the programs, even the management programs also, the student will be having at least 50% practicals in the class. This will help the students to be, well equipped with their field, and our students are job ready from day one onwards. And because of that, we are having 100% employee satisfaction. Whoever have recruited our students in the past, they all are happy with the students' performance because our students are able to start work from day one onwards. They don't have to undergo any other training during this time. They just can start from the day one onwards, and that saves a lot of money and time for the management. And because of that, the companies are coming back to our voice to get more students. Industrial mechanical melder technician is a job where the student will be doing the basic things like setting up a factory, maintenance, service of factory, and all. They will be learning to haul and bring big machines, repair it. They will be learning hydraulics, electrical, electronics, welding, everything during the classes. The advantage is that, according to Ontario government, around 38,500 licensed industrial mechanical melders are there in Ontario alone. And 2 years back, their average age was 60, which means most of them are retired now. So there is a huge gap to be filled. The starting salary for these people are around 65,000 Canadian dollar per year. And once they complete around 1,000 hours of work, they can go for a licensing exam. And once they complete the license, once they clear the license, their starting salary is around $100 to $150 per hour, which is a very high salary in Canada. These are our PG diploma or graduate certificate in Canada. In Canadian terms, it's known as graduate certificate. In India, we say it's PG diploma program. After the graduation, it's postgraduate. So addictions and mental health are offered to students from psychology background or social service background, business analytics, crime analytics, and health analytics. We have 3 analytics programs. All 3, the major course content are same. So students will be learning Python, R software, and advanced Excel. It's a maths-based program. The only difference is that in crime analysis, the students will be learning criminology. In health analysis, the students will be learning epidemiology. So the students from science background, if the students should have done mathematics in +2 or degree, they can apply for the program. And they should have an interest for maths also because it's all maths-based program. The starting salary, if you Google, the starting salary of analytics in Canada is around $50 per hour. That's again, it's a very high salary. So yeah, if you're interested in maths and if you have mathematics in your graduation or +2, you can apply for this program. Any graduate can apply provided they have done mathematics in either +2 or graduation. Then community health service navigation is a new post created by government in hospitals where these people are responsible for guiding the patients in Canadian healthcare system. You know that like in Canada, the healthcare system is free for Canadian PR and citizens, but it's a very complex system. There are a lot of complexities is there. So their job is to ease these complexities and help the patients to get the maximum benefit out of Canadian healthcare system. So anyone from any healthcare background, they can apply for this program. Our HR management is also a very good program. They get CHRP certification, and they can start getting more accreditation once they start working annual. Environmental monitoring and impact assessment, as I said earlier, this is the best program in our college. This is only available for September, not available for Jan and May. Here, the students will be learning to check the quality of air, water, soil, and all. The challenge here is that from first week onwards, they will have to go for field activities, like for collecting samples and all. The students who are not comfortable in field activities shouldn't take this program. Students from civil engineering background, chemistry background, biology background can apply for this program. International Business Management, IBM. Our IBM, when you study IBM in Nepal, you will get an additional certification called FITT, Federal for International Trade and Trade Training. This is an international valid certification, which is valid worldwide. The students with FITT certification will get job easily, they get higher salary compared to normal IBM students or global business management students. IT business analysis is where you will be learning to manage the IT infrastructure of an organization. So the students should be from IT background. Mobile application development is again a one-year program. Here, the student will be learning to develop applications in iOS and Android platform. Since since it's a one-year intensive course, we are looking for students who are already good at coding. At least they know coding, because we won't be teaching them coding in our college. From the first week, students will be sitting in the class and developing applications based on faculty's instructions. So only students who are experienced in coding, they can apply for this program. Organization management, again, is just about managing an organization. Anyone can apply this. Any graduate can apply for this program. Our project management is designed only for graduates from engineering background. Most of the engineering students in India, we can see that after the completion of engineering, BTech or whatever it is, they feel that they are not cut out for that field. They want to move to management field. But in Canada, you cannot directly move to management field. Canadian government expects you to continue your studies what you studied in India. So for those students to move from engineering background to management field, we have designed project management, and only engineering students can apply for this project management program. Public relations is about media management, media advertisement, or the same like mass communication program in India. We will be learning about content writing, video editing, video capturing, photos, and all. Students from BA literature background, tourism background, hospitality background, they can apply for the public relations program. Only difference here it is that since it's a mainly communication program, we are looking for students with IELTS overall 7. Supply chain management is the same program which is given in all other colleges. There is no separate USP for that. These are the pathway programs which you can study in our college and complete your graduation in universities, like business accounting, business communication. All these programs you can complete your graduation in university after the completion of studies in our college. English requirements: IELTS diploma, 6 overall, now and under 5.5. That is for Chinese and like other markets. From India, we are looking for IELTS overall 6 and individual 6. Graduation certificate or PG diploma 6.5 and now band under 6. TOEFL also, we accept TOEFL also, then PT and Duolingo also. But you should know that Duolingo is not acceptable for visa purpose. But for getting offer letter, you can submit Duolingo. But for visa, you have to go with either IELTS or TOEFL or PT someday. This is our international team in Canada. Okay, the person from the right right hand corner, second person, is from South India. All of these are Canadians only. So they will help you out once you reach there if you have any problem, Andrew. Okay, student services is not applicable now because due to Corona or COVID situation, you will have to go for quarantine, government specified quarantine, and all those things. But after Corona, or before Corona, we used to do this. You'll get free airport pickup from Sudbury or Toronto. Then you will get 2 nights free stay in 4-star, 5-star hotel near Sudbury. And if you want to stay inside campus for the first semester, you get a discounted rate, and you will also get a $500 for book credit. The first two pictures are the top first pictures are our residence facilities, which is available on campus. We have 76 houses. Each house is divided into 2 different sections, and each section will be having around 6 to 8 independent rooms and common bathroom, common kitchen, common living area, and all. And the bottom pictures are the gym we provide inside the college. We have 3 gymnasiums inside the college where the students can go for their application process. You can submit all your documents. We don't issue conditional offer letter. You can submit all the documents to Fair Future team. They will evaluate it and they will submit once we open for January intake. January intake is will be opening on August 23rd, and the list of program is given to them. They will, based on your requirement, they will apply for you. There is an application fee, which is not our fee because we are using a third-party portal called OCAS. All the Ontario colleges are using the portal, and they have a fees for application because we are using their system. So there is a 95 Canadian dollar application fees which we have to pay to OCAS. Once on, then only the portal will process your application. And once you get the offer letter, you will have time to pay the fees. If you couldn't arrange the fee payment by on time, you can just let the Fair Future people know. They will email me, and I will get the extension for you. If you want to change your different program, there is no other charge in there. Yeah, the refund policy, we will come to that later once you get the visa. If you are a family person, your spouse gets work permit, your children can study in college, and again RNIP, Rural Northern Immigration Pilot Program, it matches. Okay, so these are the details about RNIP. So I'm just showing it for your reference. Don't ask me any question regarding this because I'm not a qualified person. Once you start studying in our college, 2 of our support staff in college are immigration lawyers. They can help you with an RNIP related things. So that is it. And yeah, if you have any doubt, anything you want to ask, now is the time. I think okay.
Thank you, Deep, for the presentation. Now let us move on to the Q&A session. Deep will answer the questions from the participants. I request all the participants to drop your questions in the chat box to the right of your screen. We will answer it one by one.
Okay, so is it possible for a student to go for mining technician program after completing PG in mechanical engineering? See, mining technician is an undergraduate diploma program. So if you are going for mining technician after PG, it's like you are downgrading 2 times. Okay, so if you are a graduate, then you should have gone. That's not a problem. Here, college might give you the admissions team. And if your academic gap is not more than 5 years, they might give you offer letter. But visa is a huge risk, which Fair Future team will have to discuss with Fair Future team because they are the people who are going to file visa for you. You might get an offer letter. There's no issue in that. Okay. Is there
another question?
Very good question. Is there a semester break for winter intake students? Unfortunately, no, because winter intake starts in January and it has to be finished by August before September. So You won't get a semester break during winter time. For 4-semester course, yes. This for 4-semester course, if you are going for a diploma program, you will definitely get winter semester break. There's no issue in that. Are candidates with Indian masters overqualified for graduate certificate courses? Okay, so our college, since we are taking only quality students, we are not taking a lot of students from India, like thousands of students. We haven't faced any visa rejection because of a master's student going for a PG diploma or grad certification program. Till now, no. But, however, if you are going for a program which is not related to your studies, there is a risk of visa rejection. But for only for the purpose of going for graduate certification, no. Till now, from South India, I don't know where we are from. From South India, we have not faced any visa rejection because of that. Need to know about MBA. MBA is offered only in universities in Canada. We don't have MBA. We have only PG diploma programs or graduate certificate programs. Okay, what is the minimum score required for Duolingo? For undergraduate, diploma programs is 110 to 120. For PG diploma or graduate certificate program is 120 plus. What if visa in the approval? So you can reapply, or you can refile for your visa, or if you want a refund, you get a refund. Only the administrative charges of around $400 maximum dollars will be deducted. Rest you will get. Which field is better for job opportunity after BCom taxation? Okay, BCom taxation is a term we are using here. We will consider only BCom. So since you are from management side, you can go for IBM, International Business Management. As I said earlier, our good students are getting around $24 starting salary per hour after the completion of the program in Sudbury. So that will help you get RNIP also. Which course is good for BCom graduate? BCom graduate students can go for supply chain management, IBM, HR management, organization management. One thing I forgot to mention here is that even though all our PG diploma program are 1 year, you can opt for a 2-year offer letter. You can combine 2 1-year program when you apply itself, and you will get a 2-year offer letter, like 2 program offer letter, which is considered as a 2-year offer letter when you apply itself. So if you are not looking for 1-year program, you can always combine another 1-year program to make it a 2-year program in the provide. And there is no commitment. If you want to, if you get a job after the 1 year, you can leave the studies and you can take up the job. Or if you want to move to some other city or some other college, that also is possible. But if you want a 2-year offer letter, that's possible in our main campus, not in our Hanson campus. What are the programs suited for student completing master degree in engineering? So you have not mentioned what engineering you have done. If you want to move to management side, as I said earlier, project man is one option. Or if you are from IT field, you can go for mobile application development or cloud computing, which is offered in our Satellite campus in Toronto. Is it possible for MBA grad from India to offer a community service program from community service program? No, I don't think you can go for that, because for community service program, we are looking for students from biology and maths background. That's a requirement in Canada. Or you can go for no, I don't know. No community. No, you can. I am 10 years experienced digital marketing professional. Want to go for marketing management. 2009 graduated. Okay, so according to Canadian government rule, we cannot deny admission to any student, but your visa will be a problem. Sanjana Sharma. Okay, so that you have to decide. And when you apply, if there are students with our we have specified like less than 5 years of gap and all, so we will give preference to them first, and I cannot guarantee admission with your 10 years of experience. Are there master research program that's available only in universities? Mechanical engineering. Sumant MR, mechanical engineering. Okay. Support. Will a 2-year bundle program be awarded 3 years? Yes, a 2-year bundle program will be getting 3 years PGWP if you successfully complete 2 year studies. I completed BB, LLB with 50%. I had around 18 backlogs. Okay. The maximum backlogs we accept is only 7, not more than that. We won't We won't consider that. Sorry about that. Which course is best after BSc Psychology? The best program after BSc Psychology, if you want to, Addictions and Mental Health is a very good program. Or if you want to work with children, early childhood education is a good program. Child and youth care is also a very good program. Or you can go for social service worker also. So the all the early childhood education, social service, then child and youth care, all diploma programs. But you can go for that. There's no problem. So looking for a PG program, Addictions and Mental Health is a very good option. In a 2-year PG diploma special course after BCom with high job opportunities. As I said earlier, we don't have a 2-year. Okay, in Canada, all PG diploma programs are offered for 1 year only. If any college is offering 2-year program, that's specifically for Indian students only. So you'll have only Indian students in the class. But here you can apply for 2 programs together to make it a 2-year program. So after BCom, you can combine IBM plus organization management, or IBM plus supply chain management, or HR plus organization management. All this you can do after the completion of BCom. IBM have an optional co-op. We don't have co-op. We have placement only. The difference between co-op and placement is that co-op you will get exposure and you will get paid also. In placement, you will get only the exposure. Payment is not guaranteed. Some companies might give you, some might not give you, but you will get a placement there. Good courses after BSc Chemistry. The best program after BSc Chemistry is Environmental Monitoring and Impact Assessment. Most of the students from South India, they're getting job after completion of the program. They're getting job in government or government-related field, or you can go for chemistry, chemical engineering technician technology program. That's a regular diploma. Will international students get co-op in Coimbatore? No, we don't have co-op. As I said earlier, for all the technical programs, we have our own huge labs. Each lab is the size of a football. Each department is having their own labs in our college, and each lab is the size of a football ground, and all the equipments are most modern equipment sponsored by industry and government. So we don't have to send our students to other places for co-op and all. We have all the facilities there. Have you heard about company like, if you heard of companies like Vale, VALE? Vale is one of the biggest, largest mining company in the world. They send their staff for training in our college because of the specialties we are having, with the equipments we are having. So yes, most of the programs, all the technical programs, you don't have to go for co-op because we are getting the exposure in our college itself. How long will be the application for Jan 2020 till all the seats are filled up? In pre-Corona time, before Corona, when we open an intake, the seats will be filled up within a week's time or 3 days maximum, because all students will be ready with IELTS scorecard and all for their certificate and all. But since Corona has hit, most of students are not having IELTS, most of students are not having course completion certificate. So because of that, we will have some more time. Electronics and communication, if you are interested, you can go for cloud computing. That's the way. Okay. Fatima, what program is suited for students completed engineering in electronics and communication? Students who completed electronics and communication, they can go for cloud computing, which is a very good program that's offered in our Sudbury campus. The intake for that campus is not yet announced, and we are still awaiting their announcement. Hopefully, we had cancelled the September intake for them because for last 2 years we have been deferring the students, and we have to give them the chance. So all students are now getting a chance to study for September intake. January intake, if they announce, we can apply for the program. Finance and accounting, unfortunately, we don't have any program for finance and accounting. BSc geology graduates, you can go for offshore mining. That's the best option for you, even though it's an undergraduate diploma program. As I said earlier, job opportunities is huge. The job the opportunity is in vast field. No, it's not about mining only. We get different job opportunities after completion of the program. Okay. Any other question?
Any other questions, participants?
Maximum backlog accepted is only up to 7, including your attempt. Okay. we normally have 3 intakes. September intake is the main intake, then January intake, then January intake, then May intake. And due to Corona, a lot of students have lost their chances to study in our college. For them, we have opened up another 3 intakes, but only PG programs are available. Like after January, we have March intake. After May, we have July intake. After September, we have a November intake. So now, in 2021 and 2022, we are having 6 intakes. January, March, May, July, September, November. Okay, thank you very much, Fair Future, for giving me the opportunity, and thank you, students, for attending the fairs. That's up to you, Sanjana Sharma. That's up to the embassy. I cannot say anything about that. Yes, for March, we have PG diploma programs available. This is given to Fair Future. We can talk to them. Sanjana Sharma, I am not a visa expert. The questions you are asking is not related to my field. Okay, so can we conclude?
We have come to the end of our webinar.
Yeah.
On behalf of Fair Future, I would like to thank everyone who made this meeting possible. And I thank Mr. Deep for the presentation and clearing doubts of each participant. Thank you all once again for coming. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.